Looking back, the times I was in the most danger were times I didn't know I was in danger. You know, you referenced the motorcycle ride and,
Yep.
and the young man that I was with, and that's one of those things that, looking back, I don't think going to a place like Pakistan we could have foreseen not just that event, but just the turn of things there. I was talking with some people recently about what we've seen happen over the 20 years we've been working there, and there's no way I could have guessed the breadth of impact and that sort of thing, and you know, he's just one among many. But I remember coming back, you know, you and I knew him and his family. We went and spent time, a week with their family when one of the brothers was getting married out in the middle of nowhere. And you know, here's this family that we loved and interacted with and shared spiritual things and prayed with, and so there was this young man, you know, and I remember going to the mosque with him, and we would read Quran together, and sometimes the Bible, but mostly Quran, and watching that family develop and grow, and feeling a real bond with him, a real relationship and friendship. And so not knowing all along kind of what was happening behind the scenes, and the fact that he was talking with some of the more fundamentalist, extremist leaders, and about myself and some of the other foreigners, and what should we do about them. And he'd made arrangements with some of his friends to meet me and kill me. We got on the back of his dad's motorcycle. We rode off into the dirt roads around the town. We went off towards some of the little villages that are outside of the main town where they lived. I didn't know. I'm just bouncing around on the back of the motorcycle with him, as we've done many times, and talking and sharing. And some of his friends, who were also getting involved with a more radical form of Islam, had made an agreement with him out there to meet at a certain place, and he would take me there.
Okay.
And they were kind of waiting hidden, and in order to kill me in the name of Islam, which would have meant using sharp instruments to sever my brain from my body. And you know, we rode around and talked. I remember stopping on a little hill and talking in more depth, and I remember us making this pact that we would each read Quran and talk about it, etc., and heading back.
Did you just not end up meeting up with them?
Right.
Or?
Yeah, he told me that.
Well,
Yeah, later what he said, because I asked him, so what happened? What changed your mind? And he said, this makes me kind of laugh. He said, I just kept looking at your happy face, and I just thought, look at him, he's so happy. How can I do this? And I don't know why, but I changed my mind. A year after that, he went off and trained with a group related to the Taliban in Afghanistan, and you know, it's all a mess what part of the group was he with, etc., but one of their camps, and got disillusioned at the kind of Islam he saw, and came back and asked to talk with some of us. And so the night we're traveling to see him, middle of the night, he has a dream and sees what he knew to be Jesus standing in bright shining clothes, saying, I have a wonderful gift for you and your family, and some people are going to explain it. When they get here, listen to them. And we woke him up knocking on the gate. You can't write that in a daytimer and say, this is one of my objectives, you know, to do this.